The biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. We've made it, we have made it. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, bringing you coverage of the Super Bowl. It's almost surreal when you take in the atmosphere, isn't it? The magnificent spectacle that surrounds this game each and every February. And at the center of it, the best team from both conferences who fought all season long for the honor of playing here tonight.
And you know what's beautiful about this stage, Kate? These teams who meet the Super Bowl each and every year, we've learned this. They're not always the most talented team in the league. They're the two who never buckled under the pressure, never let the moment become too big. You know what I love to say? They're the ones that didn't just play with one another, they played for one another. And I can't wait, you can't wait, the world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
Opening play, and Bo will throw. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. It's Nix out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's 2nd and 5. His first throw is an interception. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. They send a man in motion. From the 37. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Getting out to his left. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the Ole Miss rookie. And the Lions will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
First down, ball at the 36. From the gun, Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Obama, hardball. DC.
Throwing again, it's gone. It's taken in by Williams. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 for 1. Value 3. 12.
First down throw from Goff. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Gibbs now from the gun. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
4 down.
Tight end going in motion here. Now try Gibbs again. Breaks the tackles, and he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
It's a race down the right side. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go, time! Super one!
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Goff setting to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Fox now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. This, our last play of the quarter. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Knicks from the gun. They'll have it 2nd and 8. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's complete. Here's Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Now he's past the 25. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This is hauled in by Ingram. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Nix to throw. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing is gone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He lets a heater go deep. That's complete inside the 35. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix finds Mims. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. The tight end going in motion right. Now Nix on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Complete to Mims. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Lions, 40 yards.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 27. Setting up the running back screen. And this one does not go far. So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. The Broncos at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. So now here's 3rd and 5. It's Nix out of the pistol. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game at 21. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And that's good for a gain of 5. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, it's Goff. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. He finds Laporta. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Goff on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap here to Goff. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Maverick. We go, 76.
Now Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. Bates now for the point after. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play.
You just never know what could be the play at the end of the game that we look back on and say, you know what? That was the play that decided it all. It seems small now. It's just a little old point, right? But if this one stays close to the end, keep an eye on that block because that single point could loom very, very large.
It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. One last play before the break. They kick the running back in motion. Back to throw it. That's complete to Dobbins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Enough waiting, let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. Returning it from the 4. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give left side for Gibbs. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Trade. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, One of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
We're good. We're good. Super. Set.
He'll throw it. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on fourth down. It keeps this drive moving. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ric Flair.
Off to the air now. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up. He's throwing for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for two. That risk pays off.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Nix. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing on first down, Nix. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
They send Mims left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's able to work this down to the 41. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll throw again. Nix. He's still going at the 30. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. From the 31. Finds Mims. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That's a pickup of 9. And the Broncos will have a first down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
On third down, here's Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 27. He beams one deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go! 76, tell him. What's up?
Here's Gong. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. All right, that's now his 2nd interception thrown in this game. Obviously not a stat you want, but he does have those 4 touchdowns to fall back on.
And that pick, well, makes it a little bit better performance for this defense, right? I mean, you get burned 4 times, but at least you got a couple to hang your hat on that you did take away. I'm not sure that fact is going to save them from what's going to be a really rough film session, though.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix taking a big shot for the end zone. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits him on the in route. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 34. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he gets him around 6 there. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. The Lions in a new spot here. They have it late with this lead, seeking a devout fan base's first ever title. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Value three.
From the gun, Goff. Finds Laporta. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Goff. drop for what would have been a nice gain. This one intended for the running back. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll go for it. Goff throwing deep for the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Fox now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Nix off the play action. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. To throw, here's Nix. Mims with the grab. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's cut beyond the marker. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Offense in the hurry up here. He'll throw it yet again. He's on the move. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Running for it with Dobbins. Is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
St. Brown's got it, complete. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Goff to the air now. Laporta with the grab. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Hey, 76! 76! 76! Hey, 5! Hey, lift! 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 What's that?
First down throw from Goff. He's taking a shot towards the end. He's got it deep downfield. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions push the lead up to 12. Fox now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Let's go now!
Nix from the gun. Complete. It's Ingram. He gets loose down the right side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within one score in the fourth. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go! Go! Maverick! DC! Whoa! Super! Touch!
They go play action with Goff. They did it! He made the interception! Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos have some new life in the fourth.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger!
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's into the red zone on that run, down to the 18. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Running it again with Dobbins. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
He'll look to throw it. Escapes out to the left. And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to throw. This is complete to Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Setting up to pass. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
DC.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And now the Lions lining up for a very important 2-point try. He's throwing for it. And unable to connect on that throw. So they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it over the final seconds here. Fox now to kick this one away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
79 Broncos. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Nix. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. They'll throw again. Nix buys time, rolling right. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! And there's going to be no louder city than Detroit tonight. The Lions have won the Super Bowl!